Well, I've got a good one for you today. We've got some images and some information of actual long blocks showing up to replace this process. You guys are probably familiar with this process. This is the old give the mechanics, 30 hours of effort and work time to lift the cab off, take the engine out, do the full short block rebuild, and mechanics aren't going to have to do this anymore. So you guys are probably familiar with this image. So good news for Tundra owners. Your time is almost here. You're almost ready to get these true crate engines with turbos. So check out these images. So here's the first image. Hey, and if you have a buddy that has a Tundra and they're involved in this recall, maybe send them this video and they can see what's coming their way with these long blocks. The big concern was that Toyota wasn't really going to do a full long block, but this is confirmation that I think they are going to actually do the long block, include the turbos, the spark plugs, everything's there. It's just going to bolt in, snap the transmission up to it, and, hook everything back up, drop the cab back on. Still probably going to be a cab off repair. And here's the second image, little closer image there. It's got the intercooler on top, got the turbos on the side. Everything's there. Wiring harnesses are all plugged in there. Everything's, you could see the bell housing on the back. It looks like a full long block, which is what everybody hoped for and expected as the remedy. So hopefully this is a sign that anyone involved with this recall is going to get these new crate engines here within the next couple of months. And if you look here in the image, looks like in the green areas there, that's got to be the turbochargers on each side. So yeah, all coming all ready to bolt in like Legos. If you look at the size of that crate though, it's awfully large. So I would imagine this is, for 100,000 vehicles, this is going to take a long time for Toyota to be shipping these around the country and getting them out to everybody. So thought this was interesting. It's actual confirmation. But I know people are going to rush to the comments and say, see, Toyota, I knew Toyota would back my vehicle. They're so amazing. I love Toyota. They're the only one that would do this. The big three would never step up and do it. You're wrong. Sorry, you're just wrong. I've seen these comments like hundreds of times on all these videos. So this is an example for you. Just take a second to read this. This is General Motors in 2023 with the L87 6.2 V8 gas engine. Same exact thing. They had problems with their engine, lifter issues. The lifter bores may be oversized. And their correction was dealers are to replace the engine. And here's all of the parts, including the engine assembly, the 6.2 liter V8 gas engine. That's one of the part numbers here. So General Motors does it too. Other manufacturers do full long blocks. It's actually way more common to do long blocks. Toyota was doing short blocks and trying to cheap out. So really, Toyota's initial response to this recall was to go cheap. Now they're finally doing what other manufacturers do. So if you're not aware, to catch you up really quick, Toyota had a recall, roughly 100,000 engines involved. They issued the recall in May of 2024. This update that you see here in red was issued, I think, in July 26th of this year, 2024. Toyota said they are currently preparing the remedy for the situation when the remedy is available. It will be a replacement of the engine assembly with a new one free of charge to the customer. So that is really what we're going into here, the confirmation of this. It was speculation. We didn't know what the engine assembly was. Now I think, have confirmation that it is a full long block, turbos, intercooler, everything all new. The techs can't really screw it up. I mean, not that the techs were screwing all of them up, but we saw plenty of them that had 2 and 3 engines in them. And it's not necessarily the tech's fault. It's just really difficult repair to replace a short block, tear everything down, put it all back together, and hope that you don't have metal shavings or other problems when you put everything back together. So big step in the right direction. There is a new recall here. It's for the 2024 Tundra and Sequoia. Late April 2024 to mid-July 2024, about 12,000 vehicles were affected. The inner sidewall of the passenger side front and rear tires may have been damaged during the vehicle assembly. If structural damage has occurred, the tire might suddenly lose air pressure while driving, which could result in a loss of vehicle control, increasing the risk of crash. So it sounds like they've got some still more potential quality assurance issues on the assembly line for the 24s. Thanks for watching. Until next time.